Sarika, Tare. My registration number is MTE189. My school name is Basad Patil High School, Arte, Taluka Hatkanangle, and District Kolhapur. At first, I would like to thank RMSA, IIT Mumbai, respected Professor Rana sir, Mahesh sir, and their whole team to give us such wonderful opportunity. Today, we are going to discuss topic ratio and proportion. Now, observe the image shown on the screen. What do you observe in this picture? What do you observe in this picture? Yes?
6 apples and 3 flowers.
6 apples and 3 flowers. Very good. Anyone else? Sit down. Anyone else? Anyone else? Huh?
Guavas is half the apple.
Very good. Guavas, number of guavas are half of the number of apple. And anyone else? Yes?
Number of apples is double than number of guavas.
Number of apples is double than number of guavas. Very good. We can say that apples are 3 more than number of guavas, or we can say that number of guavas are 3 less than number of apples. If we compare them with the division method, how can we compare the number of apples with number of guavas? With division. Yes?
6 by 3.
6 by 3. That means sit down. 6 upon 3. We can compare the things with division method, and this is called ratio. A ratio is comparison between two numbers by division. It can be written in 3 different ways. We can use these 3 methods to explain the ratio. That is 5 to 2, 5 as to 2, or 5 upon 2. These 3 methods are used to explain ratio. Now, I am going to show some images or some pictures. Observe these pictures and find the ratio of smiley faces to hearts using all 3 methods. Using all 3 methods. Yes?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. Sit down. Second method. Yes?
4 as to 6.
4 as to 6. Third method. Yes?
4 upon 6.
4 upon 6. Very good. Sit down. 4 upon 6. 4 as to 6. 4 to 6 is the ratio of the smileys with the hearts. But if we have to minimize them, 4 as to 6, 4 upon 6, how can we minimize these numbers? 4 upon 6 with division. Yes?
2 as to 3.
2 as to 3. Sit down. That means 2 upon 3. Now, from these images, we can say that a ratio is a comparison of 2 values expressed as a quotient. For example, a class has 12 girls and 18 boys. The ratio of girls to boys is 12 upon 18. This ratio can also be expressed as an equivalent fraction 2 upon 3. 12 upon 18, when we divide them by 6, we get 2 upon 3. A proportion is an equation stating that 2 ratios are equal. When 2 ratios are equal, then that ratios are called to be in a proportion. For example, 12 upon 18 is equal to 2 upon 3. 12 upon 18 and 2 upon 3 are equal ratios. Next. Now, I am going to show a picture. There are 5 pictures, and in these pictures we can see some images. You have to find the ratios of first image to the second. You have 2 minutes by using division method. That means we have to put their ratios. Count the number. And explain the ratio between them by using division method. By using division. Observe the picture carefully, count them well. Everyone has written?
Yes.
Okay. Then at first, we will see the ratio of first image. Who will tell me the ratio of first image? The ratio of first image. Yes? 4:3. Now, how can we describe the ratio in three different ways? 4:3. Yes?
4 to 3,
4 to 3, 4:3, 4/3. Next, picture number second. Who will tell me the ratio? Ratio of second picture. 2:8. Can you tell me the equivalent ratio of 2:8? The equivalent ratio of 2/8. Yes? 1/4. How can we get it? Dividing by 2. Very good. Next, picture number 3. Yes?
5:4.
5:4. Very good. Next, picture number 4. Picture number 4. Yes? 6:3. Sit down. Can we tell me the equivalent ratio of 6:3? Equivalent ratio of 6:3. 2/1. How can we get it? Dividing by 2 or 3?
2.
Dividing by 2. Next, picture number 5. Picture number 5. Yes? 4:3. Very good. 2:3. 2:3. Picture number 5. That means now you are able to compare the two objects or two images with one another by using division. Now, I am going to show you a video. Let's see the video.
One fine day, Lucy went outside to find her Christmas tree. After she walked for a while, she found the perfect tree. Her house ceiling is 10 feet high. She is wondering if the tree was small enough to put into her house. She called Paul to ask some help. Paul suddenly remembered the content he learned, and he came up with an idea.
Think of the lesson that we just learned in math class. Proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. You can use this concept to measure your tree's height.
A ratio is a comparison of two numbers by division. Another name for ratio is a fraction. An example of ratios in the real world are the number of miles that your car gets per gallon. If I rewrite the word
found a way to figure it out. She decided to determine the proportions of a stick's height to its shadow, and then measure the tree's shadow and calculate its height. She finally knew the tree's height. The tree was 7 feet tall, and she could take it to her house.
When we compare the two ratios, then we can make the comparison by using their cross product or their cross multiplication. For example, if we see that when two ratios are equal, that means if A upon B is equal to C upon D, then first A into D is equal to B into C, then the given ratios are equal. That means A upon B is equal to C upon D. Second, if A into D is greater than B into C, that means if first multiplication, first cross product is greater than second cross product, then the first ratio is greater than the second. So we can say that A upon B is greater than C upon D. And if A upon D is less than is less than B into C, then the first ratio is less than second. That means if the first cross product is less than second cross product, then we can say that first ratio is less than second ratio. We can solve it or explain it by taking two examples. For example, if we are given two ratios 4 upon 9 and 8 upon 7, and we have to compare them with these methods, how can we compare? Yes?
4 into 7 is equal to 8 into 9.
At first, we have to take the first cross product. The first cross product is
4 into 7
4 into 7.
equal to 8 into 9.
This is the first cross product. Sit down. What we can get? 4 into 7? Yes? 28. Very good. Sit down. Then tell me the second cross product. Yes?
9 into 8.
9 into 8 is equal to 72. Very good. Sit down. Then tell me which cross product is greater than other. Yes?
Second cross product is
Greater than first product. Very good. Sit down. If we have to write them in comparison, these cross products, how can we write it? 4 into 7 is less than 9 into 8. If first cross product is less than second cross product, then we can say that first ratio is less than second ratio. In this way, we can compare the given two ratios. Okay? Next, the ratios are put in some properties by using different characteristics. Let's see the video.
Ratios. There are 5 properties of equal ratios, and they are invertendo, alterando, componendo, dividendo, and componendo dividendo. Invertendo. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then B upon A is equal to D upon C. This property is called as invertendo. For example, 3 upon 5 is equal to 9 upon 15. then 5 upon 3 will be equal to 15 upon 9. Alterando. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A upon C is equal to B upon D. This property is called as alterando. So therefore, if 3 upon 5 is equal to 9 upon 15, then 3 upon 9 is equal to 5 upon 15. Componendo. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A plus B upon B is equal to C plus D upon D. For example, if 3 upon 9 is equal to 5 upon 15, then by componendo, P plus 9 upon 9 is equal to 5 plus 15 upon 15. That is 12 upon 9 is equal to 20 upon 15. In general, this property can be generalized as follows. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A plus B upon D is equal to C plus D upon D. Applying componendo 1. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A plus 2B upon B is equal to C plus 2D upon D. By applying componendo twice, if A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A plus MB upon B is equal to C plus D upon D. By applying componendo M times. Dividendo. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A minus B upon B is equal to C minus D upon D. This property is called as dividendo. So if 9 upon 3 is equal to 15 upon 5, then by applying dividendo, 9 minus 3 upon 3 is equal to 15 minus 5 upon 5, which is equal to 6 upon 3 is equal to 10 upon 5. In general, this property can be stated as A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A minus MB upon B is equal to C minus MB upon D. Componendo dividendo. In this, if A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A plus B upon A minus B will be equal to C plus D upon C minus D. For example, if 9 upon 3 is equal to 15 upon 5, then by applying componendo dividendo, 9 plus 3 upon 9 minus 3 will be equal to 15 plus 5 upon 15 minus 5, which is equal to 12 upon 6 is equal to 20 upon 10. So in general, this property can be stated as A upon B is equal to C upon D, then A plus MB upon A minus MB is equal to C plus MD upon C minus MD.
From the video, you can see the properties of equal ratios. There are 5 properties of equal ratios. First one is invertendo. Second one is alternando. Third one is componendo. Fourth one is dividendo. And fifth one is componendo dividendo. Here we have a chart. In this chart, you can see all these 5 properties. These are operations on equal ratios. First is invertendo. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then B upon A is equal to D upon C. Second one is componendo. Third alternando. Fourth dividendo. And fifth one is componendo dividendo. You have already seen the video. Now I will tell you how can we use these operations on equal ratios. The first one is alternando. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then by using alternate invertendo, What can you say? By using change numerator and its denominator. Second one, sit down. Second property is alternative. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then by using alternative, yes?
B upon A is equal to D upon B upon D.
Come again.
A upon C is
A upon C is equal to
B upon D.
B upon D. This is called, sit down, component.
Alternative.
Very good. This is called alternative. Next one is component. That means we have to add yes,
plus B upon B is equal to
A plus B upon B is equal to C plus D upon D. That means we add denominator into the numerator. This is called comparator. Very good. Sit down. Next, dividend. What can we do? A minus B upon B is equal to C minus D upon D. And when we apply these two properties, component or dividend together, then we have to add and we have to subtract. That means A plus B upon A minus B is equal to C plus D upon C minus D. This property is called comparator dividend. Suppose you have get one example and told you to solve the example by using these properties. For example, if A upon B is equal to 5 upon 3, A upon B is equal to 5 upon 3, then find A plus 7B upon 7B. A plus 7B upon 7B. If you can solve it, try it in your own way. Invertendo, componendo, alternando, or componendo, dividendo. Everyone has solved it? Which answer do you get? Answer? Yes?
26 upon 21.
26 upon 21. Now let's calculate. Sit down. At first we know that A upon B is equal to 5 upon 3 and we need A upon 7B. If A upon B is equal to 5 upon 3, then we have to multiply both the sides with 1 upon 7. A upon B into 1 upon 7. 5 upon 3 into 1 upon 7. Then what we get? A into 1, A, B into 7, 7B is equal to 1 into 5, 5, 3 into 7, 21. When we get A upon 7B is equal to 5 upon 21, then we can use the property. Which property? Componendo. Componendo. By using componendo, what can we say? A plus 7B upon 7B is equal to 5 plus 21 upon 21. And what can we say? By componendo. Then let's calculate it. 5 plus 21? 26. 26 upon 21. Here is our answer by using componendo. Okay? Friends, this is our topic ratio and proportion. We have seen the comparison of equal ratios and properties of them. Thank you very much.